Yeah, because I had to go get some water. What's up? Hey, nephews. Des. It's me, D. What's up? What's up, y'all? Yeah, I figured I would keep y'all entertained while I went to go get me some water. Okay, you know. What's up, China? What? How you doing? I ain't seen you in a while, girl. Hey, Brianna. What's going on with y'all? Hey, Yana. Hey. Hey, I figured I'd do a little late night chit chat. I ain't gonna be here long though. Little light. Hey, Natalia, boo. Mwah. Somebody tell my little breast to go to bed so I can watch Girl, put him to bed. Put him to bed. Oh, Lord have mercy. What's going on, y'all? Hey, prayed up. How you doing? That's look. Amen. Okay, stay prayed up. There's a whole lot of we need to be prayed up about right about now. You know what, Daz? Oh, me either. Oh shoot, I'm gonna watch it when I get off of here. You were just over at Duchess Kelly Love. Okay, so Natalia, do you think that's Wolverine? You think that's Wolverine? Hey, Miss Old School. Me too, Miss China White. I'm glad you were able to make it. So I just wanted to come in and just a little touch bases, hit you guys with a little light. That's definitely him. You said I don't know that queen. You saw it. Spoiler alert. He's shady. There's you shady. Hey, Fair Exchange. How you doing? Hey, Danny. You shady. Wait for it, nephew. You shady, Dez. Ooh. He too nosy to stay away, and he needs attention. He needs attention, but I guess after he exposed himself or whatever, he don't want. I don't know, and I really don't care. I mean, I don't have an opinion about Wolverine. You know what I mean? I don't have no beef with Wolverine or nothing like that. But my only beef with Wolverine is I feel like he did Brianna wrong. You was over there on Brianna's channel kissing her ass, and every time she went live and you wanted to come on, she let you come on. She let you talk, even when her own chat was like, get him off, he talking too much, get him off. She never did. She always let you come on and she always let you talk. And then when you decide you want to expose yourself, you run over to the nation and give her the exclusive when I feel like you should have gave that to Brianna. But that's just my 2 cents, child. I'm on the outside looking in, honey. Okay, exactly. It's me, D. The only Wolverine I know is Hugh Jackman. Okay. I have some news to share with you and everyone. I just got accepted into school to become a medical assistant. Yes, congrats. Congrats. You know, especially I give you much kudos, especially in this time of crisis, that you would still, that you would be willing to go or want to go into the medical field. Absolutely. Well, I'm happy for you. Congratulations, girl. He should just stop picking platforms to try and take over. He sickens me, girl. Child. That's right. Congratulations, y'all. Look at the chat giving you all that congratulations. Your mom made you some quarantine cake. Y'all know my mama made me a pound cake, right? Y'all, well, I ain't gonna say it was just my pound cake. I did have to share with my sister and her family and her boyfriend, but it don't matter. It was a pound cake at my mama house when I got there. And I cut it first, so I got as much as I wanted. And I left them the rest. Okay. Okay. I'm about to order me a cake from y'all remember my around the holidays, my girlfriend that makes cakes, and I had her on here. I'm about to order me a cake from her. She's not really taking orders right now, but she said she would make me one. And I've had a taste for cake. Like, the only reason why I'm hesitating is because I know me and my gluttonous personality. I'll be wanting to eat the whole damn cake. So I really don't need a whole cake. I really need like a couple of slices. I can thank you for the pound cake. Well, thank you, Abby. You thought about me? You've been craving some lemon bars? Child. I'm going to say this, though. And Abby, you're going to have to remember, look, everybody, it's 20 people in this room. All 20 y'all in this room are my witness. Y'all are my banana spice cake sounds good. You know, I love me some banana. Abby don't like banana, but I love me a good banana, honey. I was gonna make a roast duck, bought a live duck from the poultry place up in the bar. Why would you buy a live duck? You wanted it that fresh, Natalia? Oh, oh, okay. Ooh, Natalia, I don't know if I wanted that fresh, girl. A live duck? I don't know if I wanted that fresh. Oh, they kill it for you. Okay, I'm about to say. I don't know if I wanted that fresh. Oh, gingerbread. Oh, y'all got now. Look, I just told y'all I had a sweet tooth. Y'all are not helping this situation because I love me some gingerbread cake, strawberry cake. Y'all need to stop it. Stop playing. See, your brother froze the lemon bars. See, now y'all gonna make me call her because she not really taking orders, but she said if I wanted a cake, she would make one for me, and then we would just kind of meet because she lives about a she lives by about an hour from me, and then we would meet somewhere in the middle. But I'm trying to be good and be like, no, I don't need a cake. Oh, this what I need you to remember, Abby. If we still gonna be doing our Thelma and Louise, you've got to remember. I'll get my mama to make a pound cake so you can taste all the lovely that is my mama's pound cake. But you gotta remind me to get her to make it. So you gotta remind me, like if I'm leaving to come down there on like a Thursday, you got to remind me like that Monday so I can call her and then ask her to make it. Exactly, Daddy. You are officially 85 pounds lighter today. So you need to stay away from the cake. Yes. You making pizza Friday. You have a craving. You're gonna do a video of you making your pizza. You making it from scratch. It's me, D. That would be a cute video to watch you make a video, make a cake from scratch. I mean, pizza from scratch. You're gonna make like the dough and everything, or you get the already made dough and you just put what you want on it. That still would be a cute video because you are so damn silly. It's me, D. Your facial expressions when you be doing your reactions, I'm like, this fool. Exactly, definitely. Well, y'all know that's my little sister. I'm very proud of her. The day I lose 85 pounds, baby, y'all won't be able to tell me shit. Let me lose 85 pounds, bitch. I'm just thinking of all the thoughtness that would be a part of my life if I was 85 pounds lighter. It'd be a lot of thoughtness going on. Yep. I did, Natalia. Now you know what okay. So here's the thing. I did watch the challenge, Natalia. And oh, did I miss it this week? What day does it come on, Natalia? Did I miss it? Did it come on tonight? What day does it come on? Okay, I didn't miss it. Whew, okay. Because I did watch it and I did enjoy it. And what I found, what's different, because I used to watch the real world road rules challenges all the time. They used to have the showdowns all the time, and I used to watch it. And but I kind of stopped watching it because I stopped watching road rules and real world. I kind of outgrew the show, and so I didn't know the people anymore. Because it's fun when you know, like it's interesting by itself, but when you remember the people from their season on the reality show, then you kind of really, you're a little more vested in it. And so I tried it, Natalia, because you told me to try it, so I did, and I did enjoy it. It's basically the road rules real world challenge, but they've expanded it and invited other so basically, if you've been on a reality show, you can be on here, because they had the dude that got eliminated last week. He was on Dancing with the Stars Israel and had one Big Brother Israel, and I'm like, ain't nobody seen that ever. I didn't even know there was a Big Brother Israel. He was a cutie though, but poor thing, he ain't stand a chance, honey. He had that kiss of death. Yeah, Big Brother people are on there. Well, I didn't know, Danny. Yes, because now they got Swaggy P and oh girl, and they ain't gonna last, because she acting all. First of all, she doing too much already from the beginning. Everybody already knows that you're a couple, so you don't need to be so extra, because everybody already knows that y'all are a couple. You need to chill out and you need to wait. And I understand that you was like, you didn't want them to come for Swaggy with that first challenge, but you could have said what you said in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you knew one of the guys was going to be eliminated, and I understand you didn't want it to be Swaggy. I get it. And Swaggy did have a good chance of going up because he was not one of the finalists, and he's a rookie, and so I get it that you felt like you had to defend him, but she was just doing too much, and that's going to come back and bite her in the butt, because she coming on too strong, too fast. Hey, Amber, how you doing, boo? Yeah, so but I'm enjoying it. And then I remembered Anissa, right? I remembered her from her season on The Real World, but I forgot all of the ins and outs of Anissa. Like, I remembered her face and I remembered the name. Girl, why I went to YouTube and I had to Google her, because I had to look up and remember. And the clip that they pulled up was a clip when her and the girlfriend had gotten to the fight, baby. And I said, oh yeah, I remember her now. That one clip brought all of it back. And it's a few of them that I remember their faces, but I don't remember what season and all of that. But I do remember their face. Like, I know that they were either on Road Rules or Real World. Like, I remember their faces, but I don't remember their story. But it was cool. Thank you, Natalia, because I did like it, and I'm going to keep watching it. I'm not really sure how to review it, though, because I'm just not really sure how to review it. So I didn't do a review of it because I'm not really sure how to review it. If that makes, I know I said that 3 times already, but CT from The Real World, right? Like, I remember the names, but I don't remember. Like Anissa, like what I had to do with Anissa was I had to Google. I put in Anissa, comma, real reality star, because I couldn't remember what show she was on or nothing. I just remembered her name, and it came up, right? Like, I Googled it, and me not knowing her last name or anything like that, it came up. Thank you, Abby. Actually, I didn't. It was a lot more. It was a lot more detail I could have given, but hers came up. But then a couple of the other people who I remembered their name, I tried to Google them, and nothing really came up for them, or other people came up. So I was like, all right, that didn't work for everybody. But I wish I could remember. Maybe I'll go to MTV's homepage and look up the show. I know back in the day, it's been so long since I've been on MTV's.com or whatever. But back in the day, they would have like synopsis of their shows. And I wonder if on their webpage, when they have a synopsis of the show, if they have each person on the show, and like, because even the host used to be, wasn't the host on Road Rules or The Real World? Wasn't the guy that plays the host, wasn't he one of the ones that used to compete in these all the time? I guess he had to retire, honey, and just be the host now. You got to be up at Forge for work. Okay, good night, Sylvia. You miss Daria and Downtown? I don't know. I do know Daria. I used to love me some daggone Daria. I have a student this year named Daria, and every time I see her name, all I see is Daria, like the cartoon Daria. Now I used to love me some daggone Daria. Now that was my girl. She was so, oh my gosh, she was hilarious. Like I really needed a real life version of Daria. Like I kept waiting for them to do like a live animated, like I mean a live version of Daria. Like I needed like a human person to be Daria and her best friend and the brother. Like I needed, did it ever happen? Because I'm older now, so if it did, it was under my radar. But I needed that in my life because when I tell you I love me some daggone Daria, honey, Daria was hilarious. Her and that damn brother of hers. CT is fat. But yeah, they have some people from The Amazing Race. And see, those are the shows I look at now. Like I kind of outgrew the real world road rules challenges, but I like that genre. Like I like that competition type show. So like I look at Big Brother, I look at The Amazing Race. I don't like Survivor. I really don't like Survivor, but I love Amazing Race. I love Big Brother. You were Daria and Kat from 10 Things I Hate About You. You identify with Daria and her best friend. I identify with Daria definitely in high school. I wasn't an outcast in high school. Like I was part of the popular crowd in high school. Like I was, but I was the mean one. You know what I'm saying? Like I was the one that everybody was like, you know, those are the cool kids. But she the one you don't really want to fuck with. You don't want to get on her bad side. She the mean one. You know what I mean? I was that chick. Like if you think about a clique, I was the mean one. So, but I was just apathetic about high school. I was so over it. I was so ready to be out of high school. Like I don't keep it like for except up until hey Carolyn, up until Facebook. Like before I got on Facebook, I promise you, I could probably tell you where. Let me think. Before Facebook, because I don't want to tell no lies. Before Facebook, I could not tell you where anybody I graduated from high school was. Not one person. Did not know nothing. Lost touch with all of them within the first 2 years of being out of high school. Like every once in a while, like when I would come home and go to the clubs, we would see people because everybody went to the same damn club. So I would see people. I knew where a few people went after, like I knew where some people went to college. A couple of people I went to high school with went to A&T, which is, literally across the street from Bennett. But even then, we didn't keep in touch. Like once we got on campus, like the first couple of weeks on campus, we stayed in touch. But once we found our own little friends and our own little clique, we ain't stay in touch. Now, if it had been like it is now with cell phones and stuff, we might have kept in touch because we would have had each other's phone number. We could call each other and be like, what you doing? You going to that party? I'm on my way to campus or whatever. But by us not having phones and like we either had to like go walk to each other's dorms or call each other on the payphone, like, child, what nobody doing all that shit? I looked at the black girl Jody. Huh? You liked the black girl Jody. Oh, yeah. Loved, I mean, yeah, okay, my bad. I think I should get a rowing exercise machine. You know what I'm thinking about getting? I'm thinking about getting those machines that you can like bike while you sitting down, but you could be like right now, I could be pedaling while I'm talking to y'all. I could be pedaling. My grandmother had one of those machines that she used to use while she was watching and my mother actually has it. Like when we cleaned out my grandmother's house, my mother actually has it now, and she don't use it. So I'm gonna see if she'll let me borrow it, and then see if I like it before I order me one. But y'all know what my mama gonna do, right? The minute I say, "Ma, can I borrow this for a couple of weeks? See if I like it before I buy me one," she gonna say no. That's how I get my exercise. No, Goodwill, I ain't never seen her use that thing. It probably got a layer of dust on it. Excuse me, Miss Really B. Can you let Duchess know that Body Yaddy Yaddy Heifer is blocking people in his chat for no reason? Thank you. Well, I don't know who that Body Yaddy Yaddy person is, and I don't have any way of getting in touch with Duchess. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. All y'all lying stop. Thank you. But I don't have Duchess's phone number. I really don't. I don't have no way of getting in touch with Duchess other than saying it in his chat. Who is Body Yaddy Yaddy? I mean, I can put it in his chat, but who is it? I mean, is that the name of somebody, his moderator, or is that what he calls her? Hold on, let me see. And blocking people in his chat for no reason. What you do? Was you over there cutting up all you lying stop? Were you before I do this? Was you over there cutting up? You could be honest. I saw you in Rita's chat today, honey. You was getting Miss Rita together, honey. And I appreciate you because you was defending mother. You had mother's back. Okay. But I saw you over there cutting up. Oh, Tamitra's body. Other than Mel and one or two others, I wasn't in touch with folks. Now, college, I stayed in touch with people, with more people in college than I did in high school. But in high school, I don't know where none of them folks were. All right, let me see here. What's going on over here? You got blocked out of Duchess Kelly Love's chat. See, I don't have Kelly Love's I really don't have a phone number or anything for. I don't talk to Kelly Love offline like that. I really don't have a phone number for him. I'll put the message in the chat though. That's all I can do, babe. No, all I said was my branch broke and loved his songs. He freestyled the Tracy song. Huh. Okay. See, I ain't over there. I don't know what y'all doing over them parts. Other than that fake Wolverine. That's all I know about there. All y'all lying stop. Your name cracked me up though. I'm doing you this favor because you had mother's back earlier today, okay? That's why I'm doing this favor for you, okay? Okay. Okay, I put it in the chat, boo. All right, hope it works out for you. But other than that, I don't have no number. That's all I got. Wendy Williams read Nene the film. She said she doesn't. She did. Oh, wait a minute, Natalia. I might need to pour a drink for that one because she did. Oh, she did. Baby. Now here's the question though. Who y'all believe? For those of you who know the story with Nene and Wendy Williams. So Wendy Williams said that Nene called her and she was on speakerphone and Nene was trying to create a moment and she suspected that Nene was filming for something because I don't think they're filming for Housewives right now, but she felt like Nene was filming for something because Nene said something about her people with air or something like that. And Wendy was like, "Look, Nene, I done did you a favor once because y'all know that phone call that she had with Wendy Williams early on in the season was so contrived and so set up. And Wendy pretty much confirmed it that she did Nene the favor by doing it once. But she said, baby, I am not a housewife. I have worked for 35 years. I have done too much. I have been too many places. I have done too many things to put me in a Real Housewives box." And at first she was like, "I don't mean no harm," but then she just came right out and said it because I'm not slumming. Okay. I'm not slumming. And I said, "Ooh, wait." And then Nene posted on her Instagram talking about something, well, you can't disrespect me publicly and apologize privately. And y'all know, if you look at my reviews, y'all know I say that all the time. So who y'all believe? Y'all think Nene or y'all think Wendy? Who y'all believing? Who y'all believing? College, I was more sociable because I was friends with the dancers, singers, and actors at school. Okay, so you had a little social game going on. Okay. You always got his back. Today was the first time I typed in the chat. Yeah, I saw you. I saw you. I saw you had his back. You was like telling Rita, you don't read the top part, read the bottom part where I see James' name. You said something about finishing James. What you say now? What you say? I saw you. I was in there. I was in the bushes, Gary. Look, I was in the bushes, right? And then I was out. Don't tell nobody I was out the house today, but I was out the house. And so I was driving. But as soon as I got somewhere where I could type, I texted mother. I said, "Are you in Rita's chat?" He was like, "No, should I be?" I said, "You might want to check it out." So, Wendy has never sold for Nene and vice versa. Nothing new here. Okay. I didn't see the man Williams, but why y'all always be setting me up? Y'all know I read the comments. Y'all know I don't pre-screen my comments. Y'all know I read them, and y'all be setting me up. Y'all be setting me up. See how y'all do me? Do you see how y'all do me? Just be setting me up. Say I did not see it for the man Williams. Oh, you are terrible. Y'all are terrible. Y'all are cutting up in the chat. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to put something on the background. Oh, there it is right there. That's what I knew I was looking for something. Always got a good Law and Order on, honey. It's always a Law and Order on. Both of those heifers are messy. They both are in the wrong. Nene was on live on her Instagram. Okay, so she was on live on her Instagram. It was not for any show. I felt like Wendy had every right to deny to go live, but Wendy needs to learn to keep her private matters. I agree with you, Jonathan. Everything is not public. Everything doesn't, like, even on a smaller scale. I say the same thing about this YouTube stuff sometimes. There are certain people who I have relationships with on YouTube. And whatever I have to say to them, I'll just say it to them privately, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. I don't feel like everything needs to be for public consumption. And especially if you have real relationships with people. Somebody I don't have a relationship with, sure, I'll make a video about. Why not? I don't have a relationship with you. And if I have something I want to say to you, and I know if I put the right hashtags on there, you're going to see it, then sure. But for the most part, I don't understand why I understand the business that Wendy Williams is in, but it's like, damn, do you not have any private relationships? Do you not have any private friendships that you know what I'm saying? And which tells me that either A, no, she has no boundaries and she feel like everything is for public consumption, or B, her and Nene ain't friends. Like, it is. Did you say I believe man hands? It's me, D. Miss Wendy Wendell was not playing. Y'all are terrible. Wendy has never I read that already. I believe man hands Williams, but the way she said it was messy. Both those heifers are messy. Oh, I said that already. Okay, I'm reading this. Hold on. Let me scroll down. In her defense, Wendy always says business over industry friends. I'm Team G. Sada said I'm Team Jesus. I'm Team Jesus. Heifer, you lucky I approved of today's outing. What are you talking about? Why are you fussing at me? All I said was don't tell nobody I went out today. I know you know I went out today. You know I went out today. I'm not talking about you, ma'am. My gosh. You are no problem, baby. I don't see him. She's shady to the look. Yeah, Natalia, I'm gonna be honest with you. After them little comments that she made, and I know that's not the first time that she has, put her foot in her mouth when it pertains to the LGBTQIA community, but that one, I think this last little dust up. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Well, I hope Nene learned Mr. is not her friend. Y'all are terrible. When I got to college, excuse me, I had a roommate named Amber and she pissed me off, but I'm glad she moved out the room. Let me tell you something. All of my roommates in college were crazy as fuck. And I think I told y'all that before. I think on a live, I told y'all before that I lived on campus for 2.5 years. And when I tell you that all 2.5 of my roommates was crazy as fuck, all 2.5 of my roommates was crazy as fuck. Child. First, I still believe she knew that husband had a piece on the side, and she only came out because she was getting her ass handed to her. Well, I think she knew too. I think women, to a certain extent, I'm not saying always they know, but for a relationship that had gone on for as long as that relationship had gone on, and for him to have done as much as he did for that other woman, yeah, I don't believe that she didn't have any clue. Not, she may not have had the whole picture, but damn it, you ain't gonna tell me she didn't have part of it. She says she does not have famous friends. She probably don't, because she think that all of them are for public consumption. So she probably ain't lying. I'm sick and tired of Wendy Wendell Williams and Nene Manley. Y'all are terrible. Did I find a mask yet? I did not, but I think someone is going to make me one. I think I have somebody making me a mask, but I know I did not find a mask. Wendy would sell her mama for a story. She makes no qualms about selling folks out. Nene knew what she was getting into, friendship with the troll. I can agree with that. Hey, Demetrius. Britta Filter would have made a good Wendy Williams for Snatch Game. They both have great. You know what? She probably could have done a Wendy Williams. You know what? She probably could have got away with a Wendy Williams. And you would have had a whole lot more catchphrases for Wendy Williams too. She could have poked, because she got them lips, and you know Wendy got them old duck lips. Because to be honest with you, hell, pretty much what she did, the costume she did for Jennifer Holiday, she could have done for Wendy Williams. She just could have done her makeup a little different and had them lips poking out, and she just could have hit them with a couple of "how you doing," and she could have came out there with her tea and slurping her tea. Like, she could have came. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. She could have done Wendy Williams. She absolutely could have done Wendy. What you miss? You know what? You ain't really miss a lot. We ain't here just shooting the shit, honey. We shooting the shit. You know what? It's me, D. Wrong. I tried to burn my freshman roommate with water, so she moved out for 2 months before she was expelled for stealing. No comment. I just have no comment. Wendy can't get fired. It's her show. They can cancel it, but they can't fire her. It's her show. She owns it. Wendy knew who her husband was from day one. Now, I don't know about from day one, because at the beginning we all had that honeymoon phase, honey. But then again, I don't know their story because I don't pay that much attention to her. She full of it. Charlemagne said he told her years ago. Oh yeah, and I believe that. That's why her and Charlemagne fell out, was over him. Yeah. Yep. Oh, thank you. It's me, D. I mean, I've been good. I ain't been out the house for the exception of a walk where I wasn't around nobody but myself. I ain't been out the house since what day was that? Wednesday, I think. So I was in the house almost a whole week. I didn't go nowhere. That's why for years she always reading the side chick, because she knew her husband had one. Cher was trying to shut Wendy's show down. Cher, going back somewhere where you found wherever you child. Yeah, I need to get my carpets clean. When I tell you, as soon as this thing is over, I got so much stuff. I need to get my carpets clean. I need to get because it's springtime. And there's certain things I do in the spring. I clean my carpets in the fall and in the spring. So it's time for me to clean my carpets. I clean out my air ducts at the beginning of the spring. I clean out my air ducts. Like, it's shit I need to do. I've been trying. It's shit I need to do. Okay. Okay. My cleaning lady ain't been through here. And trust me, I need my cleaning lady. She ain't been through here. Y'all, if we don't hurry up and get out this. Okay, Jonathan. The side chick looks older than Wendy. No, now it's me, D. Now you're lying. Now you lying. Don't nobody look older than Wendy. Don't nobody look older than Wendy. Amber, she threw cold water in my face to wake me up. I had insomnia, and it was the first time I had slept in 3 days. The heifer had to go. Again, I have no comment. Nope. It's me, D. Y'all listen. Y'all are cutting up in here. You did what you had to do. Don't be encouraging her, Amber. Don't encourage Danny in her bad behavior. We know, Abby. We know. We know. And I was like, why do you want me to be unhealthy? Like, why do you want me? He was like, well, once you get down here, you good. We got plenty of Jack. We got food. We got this. We got that. You'll be good once you get here. I said, yes. But the problem is you want me to travel. You want me to go through multiple states. You want me to stop at like rest stops and places like that. Like, no. Hey, Belize. And they look, y'all already cutting up in this chat. Belize ain't gonna do nothing but make it worse. Lord have mercy. Y'all are already in here cutting up in this chat, and here come Belize. I'm using the hand steamer for my car on everything in my house that don't fit in the washing machine. You know what? My cousin actually has she has a rug shampoo, when it's not as powerful as one, obviously, as a professional grade one, but it'll do the trick for right now because, yeah, it'll do the trick for right now. The main room I need the attention is this room right here for obvious reasons. This is where I spend most of my time. So this is the room that really needs the most attention. So I'm thinking about I might call her this weekend because I have some rug shampoo upstairs. I have some, I have some. So I'm thinking about calling her and maybe going to pick up her steamer the next time I go out to run errands, run by her house and get her rug shampoo. I'm not gonna make no special trip, but the next time I have to go out. I told my parents to get a grocery list together. My sister took them some groceries today, so they should be good for another week or so. So I'll probably be in the house for at least another week. And the next time I go out the house to get groceries for my parents, I'll probably I'm thinking about going by my cousin's house and getting her steamer because it's bothering me now. You know how like stuff, how once something starts to bother you, it really, you know what I'm saying? Like right now it's bothering me. Like every time I look down at my carpet and I look at like spots or I look at just the fact that I know it needs to be cleaned, like it ain't just regular vacuuming, like it needs some attention. So I really want to get this carpet pulled up in here, but that's another project for another day, child. That is another project for another day. I want to pull up the carpet in here and I want to redo my hallway and redo my kitchen and do the wood, the wood paneling throughout the whole first floor. That's what I want to do. So hopefully the next time I clean this carpet will be the last time I clean it because hopefully by the end of the summer, that'll be a project I'll be working on. My best friend's husband, I think he's going to do it for me. The only thing is he is slow. He's cheap, but he's slow. Because, I met my best friend. If y'all were over on the teacher channel, y'all met my best friend. And she got 5 kids. So he ain't slow on purpose. He's slow because they don't have a lot of extra time for him to be doing side projects for people. And I'm not, he got a couple of people before me that he got to do their projects first. Child. So when I went into the Home Depot, like maybe a week before we went into lockdown because I had to get a new trash can. They had a lot of the wood paneling on sale, but I need to measure so I buy enough. I don't care about buying too much because I'd rather have too much than not enough. So just a rambling. Anyway, let me get back to this chat. Staying in the house for weeks and it's getting to me. Yeah, I understand. I don't mind being in the house, but I'm tired of the delivery services being overtaxed and not having available windows for items. He's trying to get them cakes and the tie. Oh, wait a minute. Who's trying to get Natalia's cakes? Hold on. Let me scroll up. Why is the trade still trying to come over and say hello? Yeah, he's trying to get them cakes. Mm-hmm. Yes, honey. He's trying to get them cakes, honey. You know what? See, Belize. I knew Belize was gonna come in here cutting up. Hey, Really B, thank you so much for your live chats. They've provided a lot of laughter during these hard times. You, Abby, J the Nerd, were on fire yesterday. Oh, thank you, Brandon. Hey, King Colton. Hey, Boo. Oh, Lord, these two strong mouth gentlemen need to settle down. I cannot with you. I cannot with Belize. I cannot with you, Belize. I cannot. Oh my Lord, y'all, Belize is hilarious to me. Well, okay, so what I really came on here to talk about, y'all see that the title says TV. I don't know what I said. Something about TV changing. So yeah, yeah. Belize, you ain't been in here. I think you beat your own record today because you ain't been in here a good 2 minutes and you in the corner. I believe you beat your own record, Belize. What color is that lipstick? It's perfect with your shirt and skin tone. Oh, thank you, boo. It is it's the NYX, and it's the y'all know I can't never find the name of this stuff every time I look on here. It's the Grape Expectations. It's from their Candy Slick collection, and it's Grape Expectations. And you know what? I should have ordered some more of this when Ulta was having their sale last week. I should have ordered some more, but I had already ordered some makeup, and I was like, I can't. I'm sort of hoarding my money, so I'm trying not to do too much frivolous stuff. I'm trying to hoard my money because you just don't know. Um, and so I had already ordered the brushes that Mama Six got me to order, and they had free delivery. It was free. I mean, it was no shipping if you order like $35 worth of stuff. So the brushes were $10. And so I ordered like another $15 worth of stuff. And then I ordered a box from Nadia. I ordered a surprise box from Nadia. And then I ordered the foundation from Juvia's Place. So I was like, okay, that's enough. So I didn't go because I knew if I had logged on to Ulta, I probably would have found something to buy. So that's why I didn't. But thank you because I really, 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 really like this. Makeup is frivolous for me, Abby. For me, maybe not for you. You were in the order in Abby's live. Nene teeth don't allow her to lip sync, unfortunately. I cannot. I heard all the Housewives franchises are getting casting changes. They need them, child. They need them. Housewives of Beverly Hills starts next week, I think. And yeah. So Beverly Hills, yeah, they need them. They really do need a shakeup. I honestly feel like I'm cool with. It'll be interesting to see who they get to replace Leanne in the Dallas franchise. But I'm actually kind of cool with the Dallas makeup. I wasn't really crazy. The funny thing is, I wasn't really crazy about the one, what's the name? The one that's from Mexico, the one that Leanne got into it with and was like, made the little insensitive comments about. But I didn't really like her. But then Leanne just did too much, and it really made me a little sympathetic towards her. I was like, God damn. Like, I hate when people make me, like, I hate when other people's behavior makes me sympathetic to somebody I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, damn. But Beverly Hills had a shakeup with Vanderpump leaving. They sort of that was a real shakeup. So it'll be interesting to see how adding Garcelle, their first Black woman, and with the new makeup, it'll be interesting to see how they create the drama with them. Potomac, I think this season with that whole fight that went down with Monique and Candace, they're gonna make the whole season about that fight. So I think they good. So I don't know. It'll be interesting, but I think they do. I think it's time. Hey, little baby, I think it's time for some switch ups. Hey, China Black. You want to send me another tube? Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, thank you. That's sweet. They was all cut up this morning. That's because I wasn't there, Abby. I wasn't there in the chat. My bad. I was derelict in my duties as moderator today because I was running errands today. Yeah, they need to shake it up. They do. I agree. You barely watch Lust and Flip Flop. Look, it's me, D. I heard they're going to get two new housewives on Dallas. They have an Asian woman joining, and then a friend of Cameron's is also joining. You know what? I hate to say it, and this is going to sound real, effed up. But the only reason why they add that Asian lady is because they've gotten a lot of backlash about the fact that they don't have any minorities, and then the one minority that they did bring on there, she got toe up. Right, Leanne made all those racial comments. So I think that the Asian lady is coming on there because they needed some other ethnicities, some other ethnicities. Now I know it's black people in Dallas. We look at the black people in Dallas every Thursday night on Chasing Dallas. I know it's some, but you know what? Reese G did say that he styled Cameron from King Colton. I don't know if you watch The Real House. I mean, watch Chasing Dallas, but Reese G, who's the executive producer and on the show, he was a stylist in Atlanta, and he said he used to style Cameron. And I told him, I said, "Oh, so you don't want to be putting her in all that damn pink?" Nene, her teeth, and that throwback wig need to exit the show. I agree. Nene needs to leave. If I had to, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I honestly at this point, if I were EP, I mean, if I were Bravo, I honestly would get rid of all of them. I would recast the whole Housewives franchise. You are not going to tell me that there aren't enough black women who are connected because all of them ain't housewives. Let's be clear, they ain't never all been housewives, but they're connected to something and in some way can create a storyline, but they're not so elevated that they have too much to lose, but they elevated enough that they are movers and shakers. You understand what I'm saying? So like for example with Eva Marcel, the reason why Eva was not messy that first season, because remember everybody kept saying, "Where's Eva the Diva? Where's Eva the Diva? Why is she not being messy?" Because at the time, her soon-to-be husband was running for mayor. Now he didn't have a snowball's chance in hell of winning, but it doesn't matter. She was in that political arena, and even though she was on a show like The Real Housewives, she couldn't be messy like that. You see how once that election was over, Eva the Diva is here. She started off, remember that first episode of her second season, she started off being shady towards Cynthia and was making all them comments about Cynthia. So you know, but you're not gonna sit here and tell me that in a city like Atlanta, you can't find 8 women. Now, what I would probably do is I would keep maybe 2 of them as friends of the show to sort of be the anchor for the new girls, but I would get rid of all of them. I would recast that whole damn show. I would probably keep Portia as a friend of the show, maybe Cynthia as a friend of the show. And I would keep Portia because I think Portia is still young enough and you know what I'm saying, that she could kind of still connect with whoever they bring on the show. I would keep Cynthia because Cynthia has that I want to be everybody's friend vibe, and she could be the glue to kind of work through all of the new, whatever the new people are, to kind of be like, oh, I just want to be everybody's friend. But I would definitely get rid of Kenya's toxic ass. I would get rid of Nene's toxic ass. If Nene go, Marlo go. And they're never going to give Marlo a peach. So stop playing with that woman. You use her for ratings, but you're not going to make her permanent. Then get rid of her. Candy's getting a spinoff, so Candy good to do whatever the hell Candy gonna do. And Candy don't really need the show. She just collecting a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? But Candy's getting a spinoff, so she gone. Eva, again, I don't think this is the right venue for Eva with the fact that I mean, she can be shady and stuff now, but what happens when election season roll around again and her husband wants to run for something again? Like, again, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I would throw the whole damn show out. I'd throw the whole damn franchise out, child. Hold on, y'all. I've been talking. I'm behind. Give Tiffany New York problem. You know what? I can't. It's me, D. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't. I can't do. I can't. I can do Tiffany as a part of a show. I cannot do Tiffany as a because she's too much for the camera. She learned how to play for TV. Now, when you get beyond that and you get to the real Tiffany, and she gives you a glimpse of who she kind of really is outside of the camera, she's actually pretty cool. But when she puts on New York, I can't do her. I can't. I can't do her. Not as a whole show. Not Portia who needs hot dogs. You know what? Elise would be good as like a host of a reunion or something. She would be so damn shady. I don't know why Bravo doesn't try to find wealthy black women that actually live in Atlanta. Well, a lot of these shows, the people don't live in the city with like on Dallas. We know that Brandy, the other one, Brandy's best friend, we know neither one of them live in Dallas. Carrie, I think probably Carrie and Leanne, I think live in Dallas. But the rest of them don't live in Dallas. The Real Housewives of Potomac, the only one that lived in Potomac last season was Monique. Now, Karen has moved back to Potomac. Her and her husband bought a house in Potomac, and she's actually moved back into Potomac now. And Giselle still had she was renovating her new house. So she was still in Potomac, but now she's in her new house. Her new house is in Bethesda. They ain't nowhere near Potomac. Well, okay. But anyway, she's in Bethesda. And the only two out of that whole show that actually live in Potomac is Monique Samuels and now Karen. Don't none of the rest of them live in no damn Potomac. Now the new lady they brought on, she might live in Potomac. I don't know yet, but the rest of them, I know none of them live in Potomac other than those two. Oh, Candy's definitely the Night Angel child. We will bring her back when we need somebody to cry. Cynthia and them friendship contracts. Okay. Candy is boring, but Candy has drama around her. For her spinoff, I think they're going to play up the whole dynamic between her mama, Todd, and the situation with Todd's daughter. I think they're going to exploit that. Because other than that, Candy don't really have nothing else. A lot of fans hated Kim Fields, but we got more from her in one season. Yeah, but Kim Fields should have never done. She should have never done a reality, not that kind of reality show. I would love to have seen Kim Fields do a reality show that was like maybe sort of like an elimination type reality show for like up and coming directors, like up and coming people who want to be writers or directors, because she's done so much behind the camera. She's done way more behind the camera than she ever did in front of the camera. And that's saying a lot because she was a child star, but she's done so much directing and done short films and stuff like that. If she was going to move into reality TV, I would love to have seen her do a show like that. Like I would love to see her create, executive produce and create a show like that where she has like maybe 10 up and coming directors and maybe give them different challenges and eliminate them one by one. I think a show, especially with her name, I mean she still has a name in the industry. I think channel would have picked that up. Maybe not Bravo, but maybe like BET or OWN. I could definitely see OWN picking up something like that, because it's so positive and it's focused, especially if she was going to focus on like women. Like it would be like a group of women directors, up and coming women who want to get into the industry. I could definitely see OWN picking up something like that. But she should have never gone on a show like The Real Housewives. That was just not her forte. That was just not her. That is not Kim Fields. You stand for New York? Now, I've never got into The Real Housewives of New York. Oh, you said you can't stand New York. Okay. Anybody that cry over Flavor Flav is a no for me, child. And not only did she cry with Flavor Flav, she tried to fight for Flavor Flav, like all of the above. And who gave Flavor Flav a TikTok? Did y'all see that Flavor Flav has a TikTok account? Somebody take Flavor Flav's phone. Thank you. Thank you. The Eva in 3 seasons. New York's mom was a pain. Was a pain. Child. China Black, that wasn't her real mom. Really? That woman was an actress the whole time. That wasn't her real mother. I did not know that. I can't host nothing. Real Housewives of Atlanta. I've been blocked by some of the cat. That's Belize. First of all, I'm gonna need you to stop getting blocked by people. I'm gonna need you to stop. And things. The fact that you are blocked on Twitter. But that's all the more reason because they know you're not gonna be biased towards anybody. That's all the more reason for you to host it, honey. These reality shows are so fake. Well, yeah, they are. Karen and Monique are the only ones really married as well. That is true. Well, Candace is married. Isn't Candace married? Candace is married. Ashley's married. Ashley's married. Candace is married now. Monique, Karen. Robin got a boyfriend. They engaged. Feeling sleepy. I may doze off and get some sleep before it's on. Go ahead, boo. I'm not gonna be on here much longer. I said I would come on and do a good little hour. I ain't even got to what I wanted to talk about. Let me get to that. Let me get caught up on the chat and then I'm gonna get to that. I heard Brandy was mocking Asians in an old Twitter video. Yeah, she was. That might be why they bringing an Asian on the show too, but she was. And see, what happened was after she called out Leanne at the reunion and made such a big deal about Leanne being a racist and stuff like that, somebody brought that old video up. And it's funny because I remember when she did that video the first time. I remember when she posted that video, making fun of going to the nail salon and the Asian people at the nail salon. I remember that video. Real Housewives of Atlanta so thirsty for a storyline. Now you just want a hot dog, see? Bethesda and Potomac are both in Montgomery County. Right. That's the closest it is, Patty Duke. Exactly. Kim feels it's too classy for them clout chasers. Yes. BET sucks, so you're going to just show 2 seasons of College Hill and think you're doing something. Look. All of these... Okay, thank you, Jonathan. That's the perfect segue into what I wanted to talk about. Put a pin in that. We're going to come back. Let me get caught up on the chat real quick. We're going to come back to that. Kim was entertaining. I've never seen a live train wreck by a crack. I'm not doing this with her. I think they would be good. I would love to see her and her mom do it together. That would be good. I saw Nene on Entertainment Tonight, and Bryce Sanders was interviewing her. She said when the reunion comes, she's coming. I hate New York. I'm not crazy about New Jersey. I do love Orange County along with Atlanta, Beverly Hills, Potomac. Yeah, I never did watch. I never started watching any of the franchises until Housewives of Atlanta because it was the black women. You know what I mean? I never watched any of the other franchises until Atlanta. And then from Atlanta, I started watching like every franchise that came after that. I started watching it. So that's why I watch Beverly Hills. Did I start watching Beverly Hills before or after Atlanta? But anyway, because I watched the first season of Beverly Hills and then I didn't watch it again for like 2 or 3 seasons. Like I missed almost the whole Brandy Glanville. Like whatever happened after that first season for those next 2 seasons, I ain't seen none of that. Because I didn't come back until Erika Jayne was on the show. So however many seasons that was until Erika Jayne came on the show was what I missed. But that's how I started watching. I started watching the other franchises because I started watching Atlanta. And then, so every new franchise and even that first season of DC, I didn't watch. I watched like the first episode and I was like, ooh, like this is not my DC. You know what I mean? Like that was not my DC. So I was like, yeah, no, I ain't watching this shit. And you see it didn't last. It got canceled. Damn all of that. She slept with Flavor Flav. That right there is a conflict. Okay. I'm with you, little baby. It came out years later. Girl, see, y'all be knowing stuff. I be missing that stuff. I did not know that woman was not her mother. He doesn't have a job, so I guess that's his new job, being a TikToker. Child. Flavor Flav need to be in senior living with, and y'all know that his current, or I'm sorry, ex-girlfriend slash manager, complaining that he's a deadbeat dad, not taking care of his, I would say, 8-month-old. First of all, if a man is 61 years old and he never took care of none of his other 20 kids, what the fuck make you think he was gonna take care of yours? Like I get so sick of people expecting somebody to change their pattern, especially women expecting a man to change his pattern. This man ain't took care of none of his kids. He has gone to jail and been arrested multiple times for not paying child support while he was making money in Public Enemy. Now, I'm not saying that Public Enemy, they were billionaires. I'm not saying that, but you were making money. You could pay your damn child support. But you expected him to take care of your child? Why? Why, ma'am? And why in the fuck would you have a child by him? He is 61 years old. Yeah, to the white man with the brown. Yes, right. Good night, y'all. Okay, Amber. Hope you get your car boo thing. Hey, yes, bitch. Hey, boo. You know what, China Black? Okay. You know what, Belize? Everything is a hot dog. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I know I usually don't do these late night chats, but where the hell we going tomorrow? But I'm about to get off here in a few minutes. But I do have one more thing I want to talk to you about. I'm trying to get caught up on the chat. Y'all ain't here cutting up in this chat. I'm at work. Oh, well, good luck and be. I ain't mean good luck. I mean be safe. DC was a boy, and all those people's lives got messed up after being on the show. Exactly. Like, how can I use my scissors from the corner? I love Erica Jane. If I could spend one day with a housewife, baby, it would be Erica Jane. And I'd be like, Erica Jane, I just want to try. I don't give a damn if we just get on the plane and go up to San Francisco. I just want to travel with you. I want the Erica Jane experience. Like, I want to go, I want to play in her closet, even though I know it ain't nothing in her closet that could fit me except for maybe a headband. Okay. But I don't give a fuck. I want to play in her closet. I want to hang out with her friends. I want to go to lunch with her. I want to get on her private jet and fly somewhere just to say I did it. Okay. 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 Child, when you were running around here looking like crack epidemic, are we supposed? Right. Are we surprised he ain't taking care of his kids? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I love Erica Jane, and I love her attitude. I love her, basically I don't give a fuck attitude, because, and I'm gonna tell you why, because when she really gets her feelings hurt, it's genuine. Like, you could tell, like when they were last season, when they were in France, they really hurt her feelings when they were saying that she was mean and aloof and all of that stuff. They really hurt her feelings because she was like, I really been trying with you bitches. Like, I really been trying to let my guard down. I really been trying to be y'all friend. And it's like, no matter what I do, it's just not enough. Like, I'm sick of y'all bitches. And I was like, I know that's right, Erica. I am with you. With you, girl. Now, what I was going to talk about, it goes back to what Jonathan was just saying, how BET was running them College Hill marathons. And y'all know they doing all this stuff out of desperation because people are running out of programming. And I was reading today, it was an article in Entertainment Weekly where um some of the execs from the major networks, ABC, CBS, NBC, were saying how they basically, I mean, they have like multiple timelines trying to figure out, well, if we can go back to work on this day, then this is what we're going to do. If we go back to work on this day, then this is what we're going to do. Like, trying to figure it all out. But basically they were saying that CBS, and y'all remember me saying this a couple of weeks ago. We go back to a live I said maybe about a week or so ago. I said this. CBS is getting ready to go back to a movie of the week. Sunday night movie of the week. Remember we talked about that? And we were saying, remember they used to do movie of the weeks? And I was like, they need to bring back some of their movie of the weeks. CBS is going to do that. Now, I don't know if they clearly are going to pull some old ones out of the hat and use those. They said that you're going to start seeing, they said ABC is getting ready to start doing Flashback Fridays. So their Friday night programming is going to be like all old shows. And I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be just TGIF Fridays. I think it's gonna be like old shows of theirs. They said that even they said they're even gonna pull out. They even talking about pulling out some of the old soap operas, like classic episodes of some of the old soap operas, and playing them. And I noticed that Sunday afternoon, because it was in my DVR, because I still watch General Hospital. So my DVR picked up um a General Hospital episode from Sunday afternoon, and I was like, why the fuck is General Hospital on Sunday? And it was an old episode. It was an episode because I read the description, because I didn't watch it. I read the description because I was like, oh, that's old. But it was a description, and it was an episode from probably maybe like 2 years ago. And I said maybe they were testing the water, right? They were putting their toes in the water to see Luke and Laura's wedding. Oh my gosh. Absolutely. Let me tell you something. They need to dust off those All My Children. They need to play all of Erica Kay's weddings. Hell, that's 2 weeks right there. And if they only gonna do it once a week, hell, that's 2 months. Because Erica Kane was married about 10 times. Okay. So all of Erica Kane's weddings, they could dust those off. They could dust off if they're gonna do One Life to Live. They could do Nikki and Vicky. When you know Nikki and Vicky, she had her split personality, honey. Oh, they got some shit. So they were saying that so they said ABC is gonna do Flashback Fridays, and they said that you're gonna see a lot of best of shows where they can take old like reality shows and get a lot of unseen footage and behind the scenes stuff, and do a lot of best of. So there's like the best of The Bachelor, the best of this, the best of that. So they were saying that, you're going to start seeing a lot more of those types of programming, of that type of programming. They said that you're going to start seeing crossover shows. So for example, you know how I'll just use they were saying that CBS is going to start showing Dexter. I mean, edited obviously, because they can't show, Dexter was about a serial killer, and if you watch Dexter, but they're going to edit it and they're going to show it on, show it on CBS. So HBO shows, so shows that you can only see on cable, they're going to be showing on primetime on regular channels, I guess, for the, one person in this country that don't have cable or doesn't have access to cable. Because even if you don't have cable, you got access to cable. You know what I'm saying? But so they were saying that they're trying to be very creative. The three major networks are trying to be very creative about programming going into the summer. And they're also trying to decide if they're going to show some of the shows that they do have, or if they're going to wait and push it back to the fall. Because even if, right now everything is behind. So even if let's say they lift the quarantine next month and people can go back to work, they're still 2 or 3 months behind filming for their fall shows. They was like prime, you know how they always have premiere week where they have all the new shows and stuff. They were like, throw that out the window. They're not going to get it. They're not going to have anything done in time for that. Not, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't already started in production, they don't have anything. So yeah, I was reading that. Hold on, let me read what y'all. Yeah, she had at least 13 husbands, honey. She sure did. Mob Wives. Listen, King Colton. Well, there's a new Mob show, Mob Families, that starts on Thursday, and I'm gonna watch the first episode and see if I want to review it, because I love me some Mob Wives. If they reboot Mob Wives, I am there. Okay, I am there. But you might not have been here, King Colton, when I was thinking about maybe doing some retro shows, like go back and review old shows. And Mob Wives is definitely on the list. If I decide to do that, Mob Wives is definitely on the list, honey. Flashback Friday on the soap. Okay. You heard, okay. She had at least 30. I tried to get into Chasing series. They don't do it for me. Oh, you can't get into the Chasing? Yeah. Oh, yes. Angie and Jesse. Yeah, that whole love story. Shit. I could see their face, but I can't remember their name on the show. And he just died recently. Oh, shoot. If you watched All My Children, Eva LaRue is her real name. I forget her name on the show, but she was a doctor, and her husband on the show, they dated on the show and they got married on the show, and they were married in real life. They're divorced now, but he just died earlier. I want to say last week or earlier this week. He just passed away. What was his name on the show? But if you watched All My Children, y'all, I think you know who I'm talking about. But it was Eva LaRue. It was her real name. She was a doctor on the show. I think her name was Doctor. She was Latino, so she had like a Latino name. I mean, on the show, she had a Latino name. And the guy she dated on the show, she ended up marrying on the show. Y'all know, I think he owned a bar or something like that. He owned, on these soap operas, there's only one restaurant, it's only one bar, it's only one hospital. So he owned the bar that everybody went to. But their love story was decent too. Yeah, but definitely Luke and Laura. Oh my gosh, Luke and Laura never gets old. Days of Our Lives. See, I never looked at Days of Our Lives. They had the Boardwalk Killer. Tina from One Life to Live. Yes, Tina, Vicky. Tina was my girl too. The Nikki Vicky storyline. Tina. With my boy Clint. And Bo. Bo was my boy. Because Bo and Nora, their little storyline. Remember when Nora, the guy that was stalking her, the guy that raped, the storyline started when him and his frat brothers raped, they raped the girl. I forget her name, but she had the long red hair, and Nora defended her, like convicted him. And then he started stalking Nora because somehow or another he got out of jail, honey. And remember, Nora had lost her sight and he was stalking her and she couldn't see him, but he was in the house. Oh, I remember that. I'm telling you, I've been watching One Life to Live my whole life. I sure do, Daddy, because it wasn't no DVRs back then, honey. You just had to, if you had to have a VCR or you had to watch it in real time. Now, once I got me a VCR, I could tape my shows. Y'all remember trying to program a VCR? Child, oh Lord. Trying to program a VCR, honey. They need to show Noah and Julia episode. Oh, yes. I remember Noah and Julia. And then the guy that played Noah ended up being on Noah's Ark. I said, oh my. Now, I don't know if you are just a versatile actor or if it was something we didn't know about you, sir. But it don't matter. He was fine. Fine is fine. I ain't care, honey. I wish they would leave Teresa on Housewives of Dallas. Oh, they would have put Teresa on the Housewives of Dallas. I don't know who that is, so I don't know. Yeah, Danny, I don't know how they're going to do it, but that's what was in the article that I read. It was in Entertainment Weekly. I don't know how they're going to edit. I don't know how you could edit Dexter. I don't know how you could even possibly edit Dexter. But they said it. That's what they said, honey. That's what they said. So Bob Barker what? Bob Barker will return it back to The Price is Right. I didn't even know he was still alive. So why Drew Carey leaving? We need to push production on some of these faves, especially Netflix and primetime. But the problem is they can't film anything new. So nobody can film anything. So if it isn't already made, and a lot of the movies that were going to come out, they're just going to go straight to Netflix. Like a lot of movies that would have come out in the theater over the next couple of months that were ready for release, they were ready to come out. A lot of them are just going to go straight to Netflix, which is, I mean, people are going to watch them. Like Issa Rae's new movie is going straight to Netflix. It's not going to the theater at all. So they're just going to release it on Netflix, I think, in June. Because I think they're going to be pulling shit out that either they never showed or they shelved it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to be pulling out a whole lot of stuff, honey. May Big Ange rest in peace. Yes, I love me some Big Ange, honey. I was never here for The Price is Wrong. You know what? My dad loves that show. Let me tell you what you bet not do. What you bet not do is call that house when The Price is Right is on, because you will not. My father has nothing to say to you if The Price is Right is on. Don't call that house between the hour of 11, from 11 to 12. You will get nothing. And it's so bad that my nephew, because you know my parents watch my nephew. It's so bad that my nephew, he knows the Price is Right music, and when he hear the Price is Right music come on, honey, he be dancing and stuff. I'm like, that's sad that he gets excited when the Price is Right is on, because Grandpa looks at the Price is Right. Child. They need to create a mob rise for different cities like Bravo does. You know what? That's actually what they should have done instead of, because once that franchise sort of ran out of, I mean, once that show sort of ran out of steam, they didn't have anywhere to go. But you're right, Belize. They could have done a mob wife Chicago. They could have done a mob, and even though there's cities where the Italian mafia wasn't that prominent or that we know of, let me be clear, there was definitely organized crime in pretty much every major city. They could have done DC. It wouldn't have been the mob per se, but there was definitely organized crime. Philadelphia had a large mob presence. New Jersey, Florida, New Orleans, like cities that you wouldn't think about had a large mob presence. You're absolutely correct, Belize. They definitely could have done that. They definitely could have done that. I think they put all of their eggs in that basket. And when it was at the height of its popularity, they had spinoffs, but like with Big Ange getting her spinoff, she needed it because she had that personality that could carry a spinoff. But I agree with that one, Belize. They could have done a Mob Wives spinoff easily. Easily. Tad and Maria. Definitely Tad. I remember Tad. Tad is on General Hospital now. He plays a lawyer on General Hospital now. He's picked up weight, but he still looks, he's kept his little baby face, but he's thicker now, but he's definitely kept his little baby face. You wish Undressed would come back on. I don't remember Undressed. I think I remember the name, but I don't remember the concept of it. Tell me what that was again. You love all things mafia wives and cartels. Me too. I love it. I look at Gangsters. I think it comes on the Reels channel. I love that show. And they be telling you all and it's funny because I look at the same stuff over and over again because I just love hearing the stories of the mob. I look at the same, like, the same people. I know the stories, but I'll keep looking at them because I love them. Maria and Edmund. Thank you, Natalia. That's why I love y'all, because y'all be knowing what I'm talking about. Yes, Maria and Edmund. Edmund just died. The guy that played Edmund, he just died. I want to say late last week or early this week. He just passed away. I don't think it was from coronavirus. I think he had cancer or something, but he just passed away. But yes, definitely them. Edmund. Yep, that's what I was looking for. Will you try to review Basketball Wives and see what changed, or are you pretty much done with them? Holly and Robert, yes, that whole storyline. I'm gonna answer your question, King Colton. Robin and the one that had HIV, Robert and Stone. And hell, Robin and Quartermain. Jason. King Colton, let me be honest. I said I wasn't going to do Basketball Wives. Okay. However, y'all watch my reviews. So I'll probably do it. But I mean, because y'all watch the reviews. I get good numbers on the reviews. So I'll probably do it. Yeah, Edmund died. The guy that played Edmund, he died. Like I said, either late last week or early this week, he died. He passed away. I don't remember where I saw it on. I saw it on some, because they reached out to Eva LaRue to, even though they weren't married anymore, they reached out to her and she kind of spoke on it. Robert, Anna, and Duke. That whole storyline, baby. Yes. This is perfect timing for all screenwriters to perfect their craft. Yeah, you're right. Yes, bitch. There will definitely be some opportunities. They're going to be desperate for content. Yeah. Definitely. With black men, hold on, I lost it. I don't know how I got all the way down to the bottom, y'all. Hold on, let me scroll up. Oh, it is. What was the soap where the black man gave birth and they had a witch on it? I think that's that soap opera that El Teddy's always talking about. I don't remember the name of because I never watched it. Was it Passions? I think that's the. I don't know. Now I never. Now I used to watch a little. I used to watch a little bit of Young and the Restless, but they had some great stories too. Because Young and the Restless came on at 12:30, so I only watched. My grandmother watched Young and the Restless from 12:30 to 1, and at 1 o'clock she switched over to All My Children. So we only watched a half an hour of Young and the Restless every day. Go figure. I can do one better. I've been watching One Life to Live before you were born. Okay, that's only because you older than me, Patty Duke. But my godmother used to watch the soaps, and so I started watching the soaps when I would spend every school break all summer with my godmother. Any long weekends, I was always at my godmother's house, and if I was there during a weekday, baby, we looked at the soaps, and whatever we had to do, we either did it before 12:30 or after 3 o'clock. So like if like she would take me to the movies and stuff, but we would always go to that 10 o'clock movie on Senior Citizen Day because my godmother was older. She was already retired when I was a kid. On Senior Citizens Day, we would go to the movie and we would be back home before one because as long as she was home before All My Children came on. There were very few exceptions to that rule. I mean, very few. And like I said, that was before VCRs and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So if you weren't home, you missed it. And my godmother act like if she missed a day, that something was gonna really happen. Like you could miss a month and still know what the hell is going on. But anyway, Todd Manning, that's the name I was looking for. Yep, Todd Manning. Jill from yeah. I used to VCR music videos in high school. Yeah, I did that too, Manning. Are there, you know what, Belize without a WWE jawline? Me and Amy almost came to blows because she was playing my video games while my soaps were taping, and all I got was a black screen and the sound effect of the game. Girl, girl, girl. It's funny because when I got a VCR and I used to tape my soaps, and you would use them same tapes over and over again, and like sometimes you could just like when they started getting real old, and you could like see what you taped over, or you could child. I would wear them tapes out, honey. I played them tapes till they popped. I used them tapes over and over again till they popped, honey. A lot of movies released this month are already available for exactly the Brooks sisters from The Young and the Restless. Like that whole Shamar Moore storyline with old girl. What Issa Rae new movie? It's a movie. I don't know the whole but there's a movie. Issa Rae had a movie coming out. She actually had two movies that were coming out. The second one, they're not done. They're pushed that all the way back. Like that's not even coming out right now. But she has a movie that was supposed to be in the theaters, like set for release, like late spring, early summer, and now it's just gonna go straight to DVD. I honestly don't know the name of it or know what the storyline is or anything like that. I remember seeing that they were saying her new movie is gonna go straight to Netflix. Even if it's made, they had to do post-production effects and can't do it because exactly a lot of stuff is done, but it's not ready for release. When I bid 1,200, don't bid 1,201. Oh, you talking about Price is Right, child. And my dad could actually win the Price is Right. Like if we could get him on the Price is Right, my dad would probably win. Because when I tell y'all he be getting that shit right, and even when it come down to the showcase showdowns, my daddy be on it. Like he's usually within the $500 window. Yeah, he be on it. I was like, how do you know this shit? They should do one on Gangster Wives. Well, here's the thing, Yana. You could still do it under the umbrella of Mob Wives, but you know certain cities, you know what you're gonna be getting. You know what you're gonna be getting. You're going to South Central, you know what you're getting. I'm surprised they got Wild Bill family on Mafia Families. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. The whole Mob Wives franchise surprised me. Period. And I think that's why so many people were so enthralled by it, because it was like the fact that we got so much. You know what I'm saying? Nina and Cliff. Oh, I forgot about Nina and Cliff. Yes. Yes. I would get excited when The Price is Right came on. I would always bid $1. See, I hated Undressing. It was a bunch of college students screwing undressed. Yeah, see, I remember the name, but I know it's not something I ever watched. Drew Carey is cool, but it's nothing like Bob Barker. Well, you know, Bob Barker got, no, that wasn't Bob Barker. That was the other guy. Stroke. John Calhoun was his name. It was a stroke. Natalia, listen. I'm about to make you my unofficial official fact checker. Cause you be knowing everything. I had to put my DC on that one. You be knowing everything. That's my DC accent. Everything. I love me some Big Ange. Honey, let me tell you what my dumb ass did. My dumb ass, the last time I was in Florida, I was looking for her, I was in South Beach looking for her bar. Well, I was looking for her bar like it really existed, honey. I was walking up and down. I had the address and I was like, it's supposed to be right here. It's supposed to be right here. Honey, I never did find her damn bar, honey. I don't know if it was already closed by the time I got there or if it never really was open. I had an address though. I Googled it and the address came up. But when I tell you there was nothing there, I was like, because I knew she wouldn't be there, but I was like, I just want to take some pictures at her bar, you know, give me a drink and take some pictures at Big Ange's bar in South Beach. It wasn't nobody, honey. The O'Toole family. A lot of those families are still active beliefs. They sure are. All right, y'all. I'm gonna read up to these comments and then I'm gonna get off of here. Hold on, let me get caught up. Y'all are, see, I'm gonna stop talking and just read these comments, honey. I never did watch Dark Shadows. I know what show you're talking about, but I never did watch Dark Shadows. Y'all know what my show was? And y'all, I don't know how many of y'all are even gonna know what I'm talking about. Silk Stockings. I used to love me some Silk Stockings. One of the best iconic moments from All My Children was in '94 when Erica had an emotional breakdown at Mona's funeral. Okay, Brandon, giving us the year. Yes. But yeah, when her mama died, that was a lot. Undressed was a show on MTV about the sexual experimentation and experiences of college kids. It's racy, but teaches the awkward social life that the, oh child, I don't need to see that. For Mafia families, I thought LaRocca was still in jail. We about to find out, Belize, honey. I'm gonna be reviewing it. Isn't Passion with the midget? I don't know. Guiding Light was my tea. Passions. Okay, that was Passions. Okay, see, I think El Teddy always talks about Passions. True Life. I used to like True Life. You know what I used to also like? Diary. When they used to basically follow celebrities around for a couple of days, and they would always be like, "You think you know, but you have no idea." And I remember the one on Aaliyah, and they did a one on Aaliyah a couple of months before Aaliyah passed, and like part of it was that she ended up going to an amusement park with her two of her good friends, and one was her makeup artist, and the other guy, I forgot who he was, but both of them were on the plane with her, and they both died on the plane with her, and I was like, oh my god, like I remember seeing that episode. Yeah, that's who I was going for when I was talking about Shamar Moore, Victoria, Rao, and Drusilla. Yep, that storyline. Young and the Restless came on after The Price is Right. My grandmother's watched that blocked when my granny went Days of Our Lives and my grandmother went to All My Children. Girl, see? Remember when Lifetime was a shit? Yes. Lifetime used to have this show called Intimate Portrait. I used to love Intimate Portrait, where they would have all these different famous women, and it was basically biography, but it was just for women. Oh, I used to love that show. Before now, all Lifetime now is just movies, 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 movies. Do they even have original? I don't really watch it anymore, so I don't know. Do they have original programming on Lifetime, or was it just movies now? Hey, Diamond Dory, did I watch the Cartel series on Netflix? If so, the African American female drug lord, I forgot her name. I did not. You said on Netflix? No, I did not. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to check it out. Hey, Shauna. Hey, David. The Lovebirds. That's it. Thank you. That's what it's called. It's called The Lovebirds. Yep, that's exactly it. Yep, yep, yep. All my children since I was like 5, our babysitter watched. Okay, so you see, so exactly. We're talking about, for those, I look like some people came into the chat. We're talking about, I was reading an article in Entertainment Weekly where they were talking about the different things that the major networks are doing because they're not filming anything. They don't have any new content coming. And so they're going to be doing a lot of like flashback stuff. They're going to be doing a lot of best stuff. Another thing they were talking about was Trisha Yearwood and her husband. He's a big country star too. They actually filmed a special of them at home. And I guess they kind of did like their own like reality type thing, but they did a special, and there was a bidding war for it because that's ready-made TV. They're already married, they're already quarantined, they're just basically filming what they have going on, and then I guess turning it into like a show or whatever. I really didn't get all of the gist of it, but both of them are music stars. They probably making music, they probably singing fucking songs and shit. But it was a bidding war for it. I think CBS won, but it was a bidding war. Yeah, Nina and Claire. Yeah, I think the entire movie show productions are going to feel this foolishness. A lot of movie shows have been pushed back or sent to digital media outlets. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All I want to know is, though, here's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of what the fuck Tyler Perry is writing stuck in his house for the last 3 weeks. That's all I'm saying. What he gonna come out with? I'm heading to bed. Got to work in the AM. Okay, Belize. Again, be safe, babe. We'll see you later. Be safe. I'm about to get off here in a few minutes myself. The reason I liked it. Yeah, I bet you did, you hoe. I love the Mob Wives. Me too. Mob Wives was I wish I was reviewing shows when Mob Wives was on, because baby, whoo, I had some stuff for them. That's why I said if I decide to do a retro, I really like that idea of like going back and doing and reviewing old shows. I'm definitely going to start with Mob Wives. I'm going to start with Mob Wives. Definitely. Let me see. Child, don't fall asleep with them scissors, honey. My family calls my TV guide because I grew up watching everything. They call you the TV guide, child. You are the TV. Remember, okay, this gonna show my age. Remember when the TV guide came in the newspaper every Sunday in the Sunday paper? Baby, I would get that TV guide out of the Sunday paper and I would map out my week. I would look at what came on every day, like, because I told you they used to have movies of the week and all kinds of stuff. And we have all these cable channels, honey. Then I would map out what I was going to watch for the week out of that TV guide, child. Daddy, you would though, Silk Stockings. I got the box set right over there. I got the box set for Silk Stockings, honey. You know what? I think that's what I might do. I might break out my Silk Stockings. I ain't looked at it in a long time. And Hunter, I got the box set of Hunter. Hunter used to be my shit too. I used to love me some Hunter. Okay, see, damn, I'm this far back on the comments because I said Silk Stockings a long time ago, child. True Hollywood Story, yeah, Driven. And see, those are the types of shows that they can show again. They might have to update it, but like a lot of those, especially the True Hollywood Stories, and the person was already deceased, like they don't really have to update nothing. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but they don't really have to change nothing. Hey, The Voice ASMR. Yeah, I used to like True Hollywood Story too. And Behind the Music, I used to love Behind the Music. Oh, Behind the Music was my shit. You hated Lifetime. It was always about some people getting abused, kidnapped, or a child be a girl. The movies, them Lifetime movies, honey. I'm telling you. If you married and your wife, good night, Dory. If you married and your wife be looking at Lifetime, you might want to sleep with Belize and scissors under your pillow. That's all I'm saying. Oh, thank you. All y'all lying, stop. Thank you. All right, y'all. Let me get caught up and get out of here because I'm about to get off of here my damn self. It's 1:30. Child, let me get off of here. Last time I checked, Lifetime now has real shows example. Oh, that's one. Oh, yeah, that's right. And Lifetime had Project Runway for a couple of seasons. Okay, yeah, they do. They do. Portia from Atlanta Housewives is on the new season of Insecure. I saw the first episode. You saw the first couple. Oh, you saw the first couple of episodes? Okay. Girl, the shit Tyler Perry is cooking up with all those Rona stories. Girl, I can only imagine what Tyler Perry is writing right now as we speak, somewhere in Atlanta. Child, the old TV in my parents' bedroom would sit on a stack of TV. Me too, Natalia. I have the whole Wonder Woman series. I don't have Bionic Woman, but I do have Wonder Woman, honey. Yeah, I know I told y'all I used to love me some Wonder Woman. The Fabulous Life of, yeah, I remember that. I'm a King Colton. I'm gonna look at the first episode because sometimes Tamar irritates my soul. So I'm gonna look at the first episode and see if I can handle it. But I am going to look at it. I'll probably review it though. I probably will, child. I'll be honest with you. The dance is probably, but I can't give you a definitive. But I probably will review it because she's a train wreck. Yep, Hunter Saturday Night. Yep, I used to love me. That was my show. Dee Dee McCall. Yep, and remember Dee Dee McCall was the shit, right? Because she was a cop, but she didn't look like a cop. Like she was all glamorous and all dressed up and wore full makeup. Like she wasn't like Cagney and Lacey. You know what I'm saying? Babe, I used to love me some Hunter, honey. All right, y'all. Let me get off of here. Silk Stockings was good with the originals. Yeah, I didn't like it when the originals left. Yes, no Bob Estes. Yeah, I forgot what happened. Don't tell me, y'all, because I forgot. I want to look at the. I want to go back and look at the show. I think. I think I remember what happened, but don't tell me what happened. But I think I remember what happened. But it don't matter because I'm gonna look at it. All right, y'all. Let me get off of here. I said I was gonna be on here for an hour. It's an hour and 30 minutes, chat. But I'll probably go live again tomorrow because I ain't got shit to do tomorrow. I have to do my grades. And when I get done submitting my grades, I'm free for the day. I don't have no conference calls. I don't have no video calls. I don't have to meet with none of my kids. I'm gonna do my grades and I'll be done. So I'll probably be on here sometime tomorrow. Fred Dryer, honey. Yep, he played Hunter. He was an ex-football player. Yep, that was my man. I love me some Fred Dryer, honey. All right, y'all. Everybody be safe. Everybody get some rest. If you have to work, please be safe. If you have to leave the house, please be safe. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.